Hi, thank you so much for joining me today. I am really excited to show you our catalog that is for September and October. We're now doing 6 catalogs a year or one every 2 months. In addition to that, we also have a core catalog. And the core catalog has some permanent things in it, elements that we're going to see throughout the year. So things like your page protectors, your album selection, your organizing tools, just a lot of tools and some thin cuts, things like that. Things that really kind of need to stick with us a little bit longer because it is so expensive to change things out over and over and over again. This is another kind of fun collaboration that we have with Melissa Esplin, and she is a penmanship expert. So I'm actually going to make it my goal for this calendar year, this upcoming calendar year, to get myself tuned up with my penmanship. She goes over, these are actually some stamp sets that you can include if you don't really want to work on your own individual penmanship. But I really would like to, because my penmanship is abominable. Always has been. But I figure, why not try it now? And then, of course, we also still have our story by Stacy with Stacy Julian. This is a really, really good, insightful way for us to get better about our journaling and make it, I don't know, a little more rewarding, less stressful, and more meaningful for ourselves and our families. Okay, so let's take a look at some products. I have some things that I got when I went to convention that I wanted to show you. This is our Every Little Thing Scrapbooking Workshop. And this is just so adorable. Look at all the pieces and parts here. So one of the updates to our kits is our Scrapbooking Workshop actually comes with scrapbook page protectors, which is awesome because you can just put them right away when you're done and they're in a safe place. And our page protectors are top notch. But this is the creme de la creme right here. This is our paper pack, and it's featuring 2 new colors in it, Wisteria and Julep. And Julep is our color of the year. For those of you who are familiar with Close to My Heart, you know that we feature a different color every year. So Julep is going to be one of those featured colors. We also have Evergreen, another new color in here as well. But I love the stripes. And you know we always have our zip strips, which is just another decorative element for us to enjoy. You get 2 of those sheets, 2 of the Julep and the Evergreen. I love, love, love this kind of watercolor background. And look at that. Isn't that stunning? Those, and then you get this sticker sheet. Now the improvement with this is just, it's so much better. The feedback I get from my club members is they really, really hated the fussy cutting. Fussy cutting was exhausting. And, you know, if you don't know what fussy cutting is, that's just a sheet of paper and you're cutting out these individual shapes. These are actually stickers. So you can just peel them off. If you want to give them a little depth, you can put some foam tape behind them. If you want to get rid of the stick, here's a tip for you. Use your anti-static tool and take off the adhesive, you know, just kind of cover that adhesive with a little bit of powder, and then you can use foam tape to adhere those. So this is a sticker sheet. So this is your paper pack. You'll notice it comes with fewer sheets, which is nice because you can either opt for the paper pack with the sticker sheet or just a paper pack alone. You're really, the level of customization in this catalog is through the roof. So for me, that's a good thing because I always ended up with at least one paper that I didn't really care for and that I didn't really want to have a ton of. And then we have die cuts that are exclusive to the kit. These are not part of the paper suite. These are just part of the workshop. So they're really making some exclusive project stuff for us. These are so fragile, but that's what that looks like. I can show you a picture in the catalog real quick of what those look like. as it comes together, it is just stunning. And I'll be working on that over the month. Okay, so these shapes are actually plastic shapes that you can do some paper piecing with. So this says today, and you can see it right here. They backfilled it with different colors. And then you also have the shapes, the cutout shapes that you can use in a different place on your scrapbook. So you have all of these great shapes. And by the way, Close to My Heart makes these plastic shapes in our home office in Utah. So these are made in America, which is nice. A lot of our stuff is being brought back to the US, which I appreciate. Of course, it comes with some sparkles. You always have to have sparkles. And then your cardstock. So this is really a project-based kit. So you're going to get all of your supplies to make your project. There'll be a few extras that are listed down here. Watercolor paints, water brush, foam tape, and microdots. A lot of us have these things as part of our scrapbook kits. If you don't, they are certainly things that you can add on very easily to an order. So the cost of this kit is going to be $34.95. That's actually a 10% discount. So really for this is what I charge in my club once a month is $35. So you get all of that, and you'll have these beautiful pages at the end of it. Oh, and not to mention, you also get your instructions. Okay, so the next project, or next kit that I want to show you is the other featured paper suite. This is called Hawthorne. Now, this can have a more masculine slant to it. Doesn't have to. For me, it's really kind of more of a just autumn colors. So these are the complements that come with the kit. And then we have these wooden shapes. You have this gorgeous coordinated cardstock. Again, you can customize our cardstock now, which is nice. So you get all of these sheets to complete a project. Now this is just the components. This is not the kit. I think I misspoke earlier when I said this was the kit. So in this is our paper pack. So you're gonna have, see that beautiful saffron color and then this plaid. Is that not to die for? That's almost, to me, it looks like a Christmas plaid. Reminds me of when I was a kid, L.O. Bean would come out with these plaid flannel shirts every Christmas. That reminds me of one of those plaids. This is a paper that looks like corrugated cardboard. Adorable. And then we have this houndstooth featuring this beautiful sage color. And then on the back side, you've got this saffron with oak leaves and acorns. And then always have our zip strips there. This last piece of paper is our sticker sheet. Now, again, you have these 12-inch strips that you could use as, kind of a border, or you can cut them into pieces and use them as little bits scattered throughout. You've got some title toppers, some journaling spaces, and just some different elements. How cute is that? Okay, this is funny, but who remembers those? I can't even remember the name from our childhood. I love that. I used to have one of the Brady Bunch going to a ghost town. I'll have to think of the name of that. I'll actually have a prize for somebody that can get me the name of that and post it below. So one of the other things that comes in as part of our paper suites, you can order these, they're separate, are PML cards. Now PML cards can be used in scrapbooks. They can be used in kind of a pocket scrapbooking scenario, like kind of they're called Picture My Life. But we can also use them for card making as well. You get 24 cards in each kit, and they have different designs on them. And I love them. I use them all the time. And they're just, you know, just really nice design elements. So both paper suites have Picture My Life cards to go with it. All right. And what else do we have here? Oh, now this is probably the creme de la creme. We have two different velvet ribbons. We've got black, and we also have juniper ribbon that's velvet. A beautiful wisteria gross grain. And then we have this larger, more, it's called sangria. This is another one of our new colors that's come out. And that would just go beautifully for not only now, but for Christmas time as well. So I hope you've enjoyed this quick peek inside of our seasonal catalog. If you have any questions, I would be happy to answer them for you and share more. Look forward to talking with you again in the future.